Hi guys, David here. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be the first in a series of videos I'm making documenting a journey I'm embarking onto in music. Photography has always been an artistic outlet for me. I've been an amateur photographer for the better part of 3 decades. Mostly studio photography, a little bit of fashion photography, weddings, and such like, all the bread and butter stuff that pays the bills. But through events that have happened over the last year or two, I kind of lost interest in that. I don't have my studio anymore, so I figured it was time to try something else. So on a whim I decided music was the thing. Really, I'd never considered playing anything. Funny story, going back to when I was about 8 years old, the school that I used to go to had a tryout to learn to play the drums. It was something new that the school was doing. Drums were new to our school, and they only had 2 positions for it. And at that time, after the audition, the music teacher told me I had no potential in music whatsoever, so it would be a waste giving me one of the slots. So that, as an 8-year-old, I kind of took that to heart, and that was kind of the last thing that I ever did as far as learning music goes, until just recently. Just recently I was browsing YouTube, as I often do, because although I don't play music, I listen to a lot of it from all genres, a little bit of everything really. And I was going through the music, and a song popped up from an artist I'd never heard of. You guys may have heard of her, but I hadn't at the time. The artist was Lindsey Stirling. This is her signature album, and the song that popped up was from her signature album. It was a song called Song of the Caged Bird. I still buy vinyl because I'm old school. It's kind of pointless at this time, because buying it from Amazon, everything comes with a free MP3 download, so I never actually use the vinyl. I just download the MP3s and then listen to it on my computer while I'm working away on whatever. But like I say, I'm old school, so I still like to have the vinyl. But Song of the Caged Bird popped up, and if you could personify that into a person, I'd say that person knew me very well. The song spoke to me on a much deeper level than any music has before, and for whatever reason, that inspired me to learn to play and to take music as something that would maybe fill the artistic void that photography left behind, kind of thing. So I don't know how well that'll work. At 43, I'm kind of late beginning it. Don't know how well the old fingers will move to it, but after deciding I wanted to learn to play something, I went on to Walmart.com and I picked up this, which, if you can see it, is the it's a Sawtooth ES series electric guitar. Don't know why I particularly picked the guitar as a starting point. I guess maybe I'll have more potential for that than I did with the drums. I don't know too much about guitars. I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money, because at this point I don't know if it's something I'll end up sticking with. And I'd looked on GuitarCenter.com and Sweetwater.com, and guitars range up into the thousands. This one I think I paid $100 for, just under $100. So if I end up not sticking with it, it's really not a big deal. It's not a huge amount of money. Probably not much more than you'd have to spend on starting any other hobby, I suppose. Don't know too much about guitars. This one didn't say what it was made out of on Walmart.com, but I've since looked it up on the manufacturer's website. It's a solid body made out of sycamore. The fretboard is a rosewood. 6-string single coil pickups, which again, don't know what difference any of that makes to playing the guitar or the way it sounds, but yeah, it's something we're going to give a go, and tune in for the later video to see how that works out.